Everyone, so this is a summary of session 2 of the free program management PgMP exam preparation certification. So we've covered almost 50 slides in the session, but we're going to go through around um, 50 slides. So basically, we saw together what program management is, since in session 1 we covered mostly the exam content outline ECO, right? So what is program management about? What does it cover, like in terms of governance, benefits realization? We saw how, the program needs to establish governance. It has to be strategically aligned with the organizational strategy. The program focuses on benefits realization rather than delivering, output or deliverables, stakeholder engagement. And then, we saw also different, component coordination. By component, we mean projects, other type of work. Then we had an example of a digital transformation program in a company. So we have three related projects. One was about customer portal project, the other one about ERP automation project, then data and analytics project, along with some operational supports for this program. Now, what's the benefit of managing these projects all together? So managing projects together can help, especially if there are some customer data being shared among the projects. So there is some sort of synchronization, coordination. Also, in case there is technology being used in those projects that needs to be, coordinated technically. So this requires technical coordination because of technical dependencies, for example, here. All right. Also, managing all those projects together makes it easier to smoothen and align the business processes. In case also there is shortage of resources, then they can be better. Let's say utilize the resources, etc. All right. So also we went through various slides in this part. Then we talked about what makes a program successful, what causes a program failure. So we have here multiple projects in a program, and each project, it gives deliverables at the end. So here, for example, these four projects, one delivered systems, the other one delivered trained staff, Project C delivered new processes, and Project D deployed tools. So the outcome of Project One is for the delivered systems is improved adoption. For Project Two, the behavior changed of the staff. Project Three, the outcome was we have now better integrated operations, and for Project Four, we have now improved customer experience. So here, then program will see benefits. Like, the program will see revenue growth from Project One, will see cost reduction from Project Two, will see more strategic alignment from Project Three, and higher satisfaction rates from Project Four. Now, taking the same projects, the same deliverables, they would give the same output, but then with weaker outcome. Like, yes, we have delivered the systems, but there was low adoption. We have trained the staff, but there was minimal behavioral change. We have improved the processes, but then operations were siloed. We have deployed the tool, but then we did not see any improvement on customer experience. And therefore, if the projects delivered no outcome, then the program will have no benefits realized. So no revenue growth, no cost reduction, no strategic alignment, and low satisfaction. So this is just an example of how, projects delivering outputs correctly doesn't mean that benefits will be realized automatically. Okay? So we went in details, in that. Then, we saw the difference between project here, a program here, and a portfolio here. So we cover this part. So always a portfolio, it includes multiple programs, sub-programs, projects, other related type of work. Of course, I'm going only through major slides, not all the slides. We covered nearly 40 or 50 slides in this session too. Then we saw the difference between the role of the project or the difference between the project, the program portfolio, with more and deeper analysis. Okay, so the project is the temporary initiative to create value. All right. Um, why? So the project delivers output. It focuses on deliverables and gives products or services. Programs, they have multiple interconnected projects led by the program manager to realize benefits. And the program manager needs to manage interdependencies between the projects to ensure alignment, follow governance, and have outcomes and higher benefits. Portfolio, actually, this is a collection of projects, programs, other work led by the portfolio manager to maximize the strategic value, optimize the investment decisions. Okay, it focuses on prioritizing the initiatives, resource allocation, and it's supposed to lead to strategic alignment and value optimization. All right. Other slide we covered is the framework for managing the portfolios, the programs, the projects, and operations. We can see this is the organization's external and internal environment, where in the internal environment there is this whole system for value delivery, okay, which is basically composed of portfolios, and each portfolio there can be programs, sub-programs, projects, and that system for value delivery, it could fit as within a program, within a product's life cycle, since these projects will give products or components of a product, and all of that is supported by operations, to make sure that the status quo is maintained and support the business as usual. All right. So this is an entire system for value delivery we covered in details. Of course, now I'm only giving a summary. Okay. We also explained, the relationship between top management, portfolios, programs, and projects and operations, both, how the strategy is broken down into desired outcomes and benefits, and then how operations feed back into programs with information and updates, request for adjustments, then programs, projects feedback into portfolios with update on performance, portfolios feedback to top management with updates on performance, and operations, they're sustaining the status quo and the business as usual. All right, since they are the main source of income usually. Then, also we looked at what the program manager does in detail, all right, in terms of alignment, integration, governance, coordination, benefits enablement, managing complexity. We looked at the different roles, such as the program sponsor. I don't think we have a slide. Now, we did not pick the slide for the program sponsor, but we did cover that, the program steering committee, and then we saw also the difference between the sponsor here on top, the program steering committee, and the program manager. Okay, what does each one of them do? What are the similarities and differences between sponsor and steering committee? All right. Then we looked at the 8 principles in program management. We covered stakeholders, benefits realization, synergy, team of teams, change, leadership, risk, and governance. So we went in details in these principles. And finally, also we had a quick look on the 6 performance domains: the strategic alignment, the benefits management, the stakeholder engagement, the governance framework, the life cycle, and collaboration. And of course, in the next sessions, starting session 4, we will go into this performance domain one by one. Okay, especially the life cycle, since it accounts for almost half of the course and the exam. So that was it as a short summary of session 2. Session 2 was running for almost 3 hours, so I just wanted to give this short summary about it.